construct a story and all that type of thing. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, drop a like, comment, subscribe, and welcome to the family if you're new. Fam. Okay, this is the story time of how I survived my 5 or 6 year relationship on and off. On and off 5 or 6 year relationship. Yes, it was a very toxic relationship. Looking at the fact that I couldn't walk away every time. Like, it was so toxic, so much that God, I've learned something. I've learned something that toxic people in your life, narcissists are very toxic people in your life. You cannot make a relationship with a narcissist. That's the honest truth. You cannot make a relationship with a narcissist because it's never going anywhere. Hold on. I need to do something first. Let me get back to the story. I had to answer this important call. But anyways, I'm back. Never love someone to the point where you overlook the truth about them. You know, when you love someone way too much, you start not noticing what's really going on, what they're doing wrong in your life. So there was one day I took a cab. I was taking a cab to some place, and then there was an old woman on, so she needed a ride. And then I told the cab, you know what? It's just a normal taxi. I pay him like it's a special to come take me wherever I wanna go and stuff like that. So this nigga, so this woman was like, okay. I'm like, okay, you can take her in since it's on the way at least. So yeah. And then this woman was like, she was looking at me for the longest time, and I even felt like this woman is a prophet. You get my point? So she was looking at me for the longest time, and then she was talking, how are you, my daughter? What? I'm like, I'm good, I'm good. And what's up? How's life? I'm like, we're basically living, and as an old person now. So I'm like, why is she asking me these questions? Like, why is she doing this? So she asked me, she's like, you know what? And then she starts telling me, that was when I think I was in a relationship with the person. Yeah. So then she started telling me, okay, fine, it's okay to love someone, but when they're doing bad things to you, you should leave them. I'm like, hey, don't talk and all that, but I kind of when you love is blind, people don't know. She was saying it in Setswana. You don't see the bad things they're doing to you. You're always hopeful. There's always that hopeful. Okay, right? They're gonna be a better person. They're gonna do what, this, that. So and then I work as child. So, and then I translate it to when love is blind. Okay, when love is, you tend not to notice the bad things the person is doing to you. And I'm like, why would she randomly give me that advice? And I felt like, what's okay, this woman, I think she can see, she can actually see my life. She's like some sort of like a prophet. I'm like, okay, this woman must be a little bit of a prophet, because there wasn't a lot that I used to share about my relationship. I would share the good times and all that, the good memories and all that, and that ran up until I finally let go of that relationship. And then that's like, okay, this is what this woman meant. But hey, it took me a very long time to realize or understand what she was really trying to tell me. You get my point? Exactly. So, what are the toxic people we're talking about? They are hormonal, they're controlling, they're gonna belittle you, so there's so much that they can have you under their control. When they say jump, you say hi. When you say this, that, they have the wrong concept of love. In fact, not everybody's concept of love is the same anyways. So let me just not say they have the wrong concept. They're gonna put you to the point where they are able to control you, they're able to do this. Even when they're abusing you, you're not gonna notice it, because I was told bad words, about things. I was told a lot of things, that hurt me. But even through the pain of being hurt, I used to be like, me regardless, despite all he says, I know he loves me deep down, and I can't change him. That was the worst decision I've ever made in my life. I told myself I'll never let a person abuse me. And guess what? I'm a victim of abuse. I told myself, I'll never let a person abuse me. And my mom was one thing that she told me, never let anyone abuse you. If there's abuse, leave. The earlier the better. But I let that abuse go or run for the longest time, and it took one simple thing. It took one simple thing for me to realize what I was in a toxic relationship, And nowadays we're at the point where you don't know if you should love or you just have to just, test the waters for the longest time up until, marriage part. But marriage doesn't mean there's love, So yeah, you never know. Nowadays you never know if. So like I was saying, let me just stop mixing up. I'm trying to say a lot of things at once. Okay, let me talk about my abuse experiences. I was told shit verbally, I was told a lot of things verbally, and the sound I have, so don't mind my, yeah. So I was told the things that they would hurt deeply, and then when he comes back after saying all those things later the day, I'm so sorry, I really didn't mean to hurt you, I didn't mean to say that, what. Yeah, no, since I'm a kind person and all that, I'll be like, okay, I forgive you, I understand, the anger, what. And it happened several times. In fact, it happened all the time. We had an argument, we fought, everything. It happened. I'm like, okay. But I was always the understanding one. I was always the understanding one. I was always, happy how I used to look at the things. Okay, fine. We met when I was 15, 14, 15, somewhere there. Yes, we met at that age and all that. I'm like, okay, I basically grew up. He helped me learn. I wasn't into business at all. That's the honest truth. I wasn't into business. I wasn't into entrepreneurship at all. All I ever wanted was like work a 9-to-5 job, live the lifestyle I wanna live. And then he basically told me, oh no, the lifestyle you wanna live, you can only live that lifestyle when you're an entrepreneur. You can never live that lifestyle with a 9-to-5 job. Which was true. I mean, like, the lifestyle I wanted was so bigger than, exactly. So he took me through entrepreneurship, everything about it, taught me. So despite the fact that, me looking at the fact that even when they were being toxic or abusive or whatever, I was still thinking, okay, fine. He helped me grow, he helped me do this, what, helped me become a better version of myself. So, okay. So, at that point, every time when you fight, I used to make up excuses for him. I used to, see the best in the person, still be hopeful, that manipulation contributes to you being hopeful and all that. You get my point? Yes. So I was hopeful that one day, everything will be okay, and that day would come. You get my point? That day will come when everything is okay, everything is, bed of roses. Yes, everything is like that. It's chill, it's fun, and all that. And it makes me kind of like forget what has been happening, the abuse and everything. You know what I'm saying? The emotional, physical, mental abuse that was happening. It was really a very hectic journey, and it's a pity that I had to go or endure it for like years, 5 years, It was like a lot, actually. It's a whole lot of years, I wasted most of my time trying to love someone, trying to change someone. Because deep down I knew I could change and make him the best version of himself, but It's never gonna work. So this time around, I'm just sharing bits of what actually happened. I will share a very very full story some other time, in parts, explaining what was really happening. Like I tried to explain a little bit, but yeah, we'll talk more on these things, because I've learned, I've grown, I've healed, I've become a lot wiser than I was before, and I know what I should do and what I should not do, that type of thing. So anyways, to cut the video short and so that it doesn't become very very long and all that of trying to listen, the reason why I'm sharing this story is because I want to help somebody out there, because I realize how toxic relationships are out there, and that a lot. Niggas are taking advantage of the good girls, especially when you're softy, they're taking advantage of that. You get my point? So I really want to share so that I can help. You never know what impact or what change you make in someone's life. You never know. That's the honest truth. You never really know what impact you make in someone's life by sharing a story, by hearing your story, knowing that okay, when finally someone realizes, okay, I'm not alone, really my situation is very much better, I know that, and I'm always free to listen or avail myself to someone who's been through a lot. So anyone is free to hit me up and tell me, talk, whenever someone needs help, whenever someone needs to talk and stuff like that, they're free to talk to me. I'm always available on all my social platforms. All my social media platforms are active and all that for a reason. So feel free to hit me up and share your stories. I'm always open to help. But anyways, thank you guys. You guys are literally my family, and I think I'm gonna do more of story times, looking at the fact that I'm not an outgoing person, and I'm not really, I love my personal space. I like talking to you guys. I like chilling at my own. This is why I did a solo date. I do this a lot. If I go out, I just go on a solo date, take a drink, coffee, drink whatever. Okay, I don't drink coffee, but drink a drink. Since it's winter, I'm not going on a solo date, but maybe solo dates, meals and all that. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, thank you guys for watching. You guys are amazing. Guys, best family anyone could ever ask for. So yeah, I'll be there for you since you guys are there for me. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Subscribe, like I said, if you really enjoy and if you really find my content interesting, just hit me up. So yes, I'm glowing today. I never do YouTube videos get lower unless it's really supposed to happen, but I never do YouTube videos get lower. But anyways, bye.